Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT. There's a jungle out, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. Jungle out, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us from all over the world, And for those of you who are home right now, just sitting there, just pondering what you're going to do, what's your future like. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, I need to tell you what you need to hear. As much as, ladies and gentlemen, as much as we have had about 3 murders over the weekend, from Friday to now, I mean, the loss of life is always tragic, despite the circumstances and so. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. People are scared about that, but on the other hand, people want to know about their future. People want to know what they're eating, what they're drinking, how they're going to send their child to school, how they're going to do this, how they're going to do that. Efforts by government to bring the SINOPHARM. Now you're hearing in China is the worst drug in the world. But you see, nobody wouldn't tell you that. It have newspaper in town that lining up to government, lining up, siding with them. Because you know why? It's all about ads. It's all about making sure that the papers sell. Because when you get government ads, big money is government ads are always big money. Those of you in advertising will know that. You can sit back, relax, say greatest Rowley every day, and you will get ads. I, on the other hand, say, you know what? I can't do that. I can't betray the people. I can't sell out myself for what I had. As much as we, money, advertisers is what pays the bill. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the Minister of Finance today, a salary grant, relief grant for the month of May will be made available for people who have lost their jobs during this period because of the COVID-19 restrictions. IMBERT said a grant of $1,500 will be made available to those who lost their job. In fact, we have a short statement by him.
So that in light of the restrictions that have come into force in the month of May, starting from the beginning of the month, we will provide an income support grant if people are not in the formal system, and a salary relief grant if people are in the formal system, of the same amount as last year, $1,500, for persons who may have lost their employment for just a week or two towards the end of May as a result of the restrictions just introduced a couple of days ago. We'll provide a grant of $1,000. So for persons who lost employment at the beginning of May because of the restrictions put in at that time on the hospitality industry in particular, we will provide a grant of $1,500, and for persons who may have lost their employment just in the last couple of days, we provide a grant of $1,000, and that is just for the month.
You know, by the time you go to get a grant, because it's all kind of paper, you have to fill out all this, all that, $1,000 done enough. You know what they should have done? You see just how for election, you know how many people living in this house, how much people living in that house, name, all who voting, all who over 18. You should have take that same template and give out grants, give out hampers and whatnot. Somebody was telling me, remember Rowley talking about cassava and bygone and tomatoes and other things? Somebody was telling me to have somebody doing some big gardening. How much? Hundreds of acres. Somewhere up in Shagarama's, boy. It looked like that the man get the farmer. They already picked the farmer where they're going to get at. Somebody going to make money now. Somebody going to make money. Somebody going to make money, ladies and gentlemen. Just to let you know, there have been 99 newly confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours in the country. According to the Ministry of Health 4 p.m. update, the total number of cases now stand at 13,454, with 3,858 cases currently active. The total of 330 COVID-19 positive patients are now at hospital. 409 patients are in state quarantine. 3,370 persons in home isolation. So just imagine, you have 3,370 persons who are home quarantine, home isolation. Who minding that family? If the father is the breadwinner, how that family making out? They don't care. Social services don't care. You have 9,381 recovered patients. You have 59 COVID-19 positive patients in step-down transition facility. You have between Friday and today, we have had 5 deaths. A number of COVID-19 deaths in today's update. 215, 19 deaths. In fact, Friday was 196. And today we have 215. So we had 19 between Friday gone. Between how much? Come. We have had 19 deaths between Friday, Saturday and Sunday. 19 persons. Way. Look, I can show you the Saturday and Sunday press release, you know. Like Saturday. Saturday is how many deaths? Five. Sunday is how much? 8. How much today? 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what you want to hear. We have had 19 deaths from Friday to now. Yeah, 19 deaths. And just to let you know, total vaccinated is 58,981. 58,981. Just imagine that. And a second tranche of the COVID-19 vaccine from COVAX facility has arrived in Trinidad. The vaccine delivery landed at 11:59 a.m. today. At that time, he also stated that the third tranche from COVAX is due sometime in June. Sometime in June. Just imagine, sometime in June. The first batch of vaccine from the facility arrived on March 30th. So we have another tranche again. Another set of vaccine again. Unbelievable. Huh. You know, and I'll tell also, a humble and dedicated 35-year-old doctor whose main objective was always to deliver quality health care to his patients, even at the risk of his own life, died on Saturday. Dr. SHIVAL, SIEUNARINE, died at the Accident and Emergency Department of the Eric Williams Medical Science Complex. Dr. SIEUNARINE's death came hours after he was admitted with acute respiratory distress syndrome, and it is believed that a rapid deterioration of his condition led to his passing. A doctor, a former Hillview College graduate, was previously employed years ago as a medical intern by the Northwest Regional Health Authority. So sad. Wait, boy. Wait. 19 deaths, you know. Also, a police officer assigned to the guard unit at the police administration building in Port of Spain died from COVID-19 virus on Friday. PC Anthony Nicholson was among 5 persons who died from the virus on Friday. He was among 5 who died on Friday. Let's imagine that. In a statement on Saturday, Commissioner Gary Griffith, along with his executive, sent condolences to his family and friends. Griffith said Nicholson died of complications associated with COVID-19. Somehow I feel like I know him. Nicholson became ill a week ago and was awarded at the Couva Multi-Training Health Facility until his death. There are 79 other, listen to me, let me tell you something, there's one police officer that died. There are 79 other officers with COVID-19 virus and another 481 in quarantine after being exposed to people with the virus. I'm putting it to you. I need to tell you about this. You know, I want to tell you something. In fact, today, I listen to the health briefing today. The Ministry of Health, and it was like it was like politics. It was politics, politics talking about Kamala and talking about Rudal and this and that and all kind of bacchanal because they just don't know what to say. But let me get down to something for you. They're going to bring 100,000 SINOPHARM doses. Yeah, they're going to bring that for you. But I will tell you about the SINOPHARM. You see, my duty is to come and tell you what's going on. You know. Go ahead. That is clip 20.
Let me take the second question. Good question about the young people. You may remember, Ms. Singh, when we expanded the criteria for the second phase of the AstraZeneca vaccine, we did say persons under 50, which will be young persons with comorbidities, can be vaccinated. So yes, we did do it. And when we get in the SINOPHARM vaccines, 100,000 doses, we will be going deeper into that population for young persons under 50 with NCDs, so asthma, diabetes, hypertension, and now I think we need to look at the issue, CMO, I'm putting you on the spot here now, of obesity. Yeah, because we are noticing a lot of the recent deaths are for the overweight and the obese. Yes, CMO?
So obesity was included from our side as an not an NCD, but as a risk factor for COVID-19. So it can be. Yeah.
Good, thank you.
You know, strange enough, Strange enough, you know, and just on Friday, we had Nigel here, you know. I had Nigel, my trainer guy, here on set. And that was the exact thing we were talking about, obesity. But you know, they're listening. But I'll tell you about this on the farm just now. Go back to clip 21.
Hi, good morning. Priya Bihari, AZPnews.com. My first question is for Minister Dayal Singh. Minister Dayal Singh, I want to talk a little bit about the SINOPHARM vaccine. The clinical trials that have been done, it has been stated that there have not been enough clinical trials to show that the vaccine is effective in people over 60 and over. And also, some people need a third shot because it shows that the immunity response is low. So my question therefore is, how do you know that the immunity response is low? And would we be using this vaccine for people over 60? And my second...
Okay, yeah, just a clear point with so WHO has approved this vaccine, which is SINOPHARM out of Beijing. As Minister would have indicated, there's another plant out of Wuhan. So the WHO has approved the manufacturing out of the Beijing plant. And they have approved, in terms of conditions of use, persons over 18, there's no upper limit, and I just stress there's no upper limit of use. So meaning 18 and above, just like AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and the other vaccines. So there's no upper limit. What they noted is that there were less patients in the 60 and above in their phase 3 trial, which was a trial done in the UAE. Now, noting that this vaccine has been used in 45 countries, upwards of 60 million doses have already been given. That data will obviously come forth, and they have been used in people over 60 throughout the world. My drug advisory committee has met on it in terms of our national considerations, and our conditions are used mirror what WHO has mirrored, which is 18 years and above, including those over 60 years of age at this time.
Let me just clarify again. And prior, we all have a duty to be careful what we say in the public domain. I said at the press conference on Friday that China had 3 vaccines before WHO for trials. 2 from SINOPHARM from 2 plants, 1 in Beijing and 1 in Wuhan, and then the Sinovac. A lot of commentators are commingling the data from these 3 vaccines to suit a particular narrative. Let me be clear again. The vaccine that we are bringing in is a WHO approved emergency use authorization vaccine, SINOPHARM Beijing. It is not SINOPHARM Wuhan. It is not Sinovac. People are conflating the data sheets from all 3 and exercising by jumping to conclusions.
Look how he can laugh. You're like, why your prime minister don't take SINOPHARM? Yeah, why you all don't take SINOPHARM? Why the prime minister don't take SINOPHARM? I have a document here. Look at it on your screen. Look at this, look at this. World Health Organization, experts voice very low confidence in some of the SINOPHARM COVID-19 vaccine data. Very, very interesting. That is very, very interesting here. And you see, nobody will go because they realize that they have newspaper now in town batting for them because they're quoting from the newspaper. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in page 2 of that same document, the World Health Organization experts have voiced very low confidence in data provided by the Chinese state-owned drug maker of SINOPHARM on COVID-19. You heard what, listen to me, are you reading it up? The World Health Organization experts have voiced very low confidence in data provided by Chinese state-owned drug maker SINOPHARM on its COVID-19 vaccine regarding the risk of serious side effects in some patients, but overall confidence in its ability to prevent the disease. A document sent by Reuters shows. Also, a World Health Organization spokesman said that the document on SINOPHARM vaccine BBIBP COVAX was one of the many resources of which recommendations are made tentatively scheduled to be issued later this week. In Beijing, SINOPHARM was not immediately reachable for comments outside of working hours. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, let me take it to our next one. Criticism, world news criticism over the use of China-made SINOPHARM COVID-19. That's this one here. Yeah, I just want you to know that. Wuhan Institute of Biological Products, which produces the SINOPHARM, has been accused of supplying 400,520 substandard doses. Yeah, let's imagine that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister in page 2 of Pakistan, Prime Minister Imran Khan and President Arif Alvi tested positive for COVID-19 last month despite taking Chinese vaccine SINOPHARM. Doubts surrounding the efficacy of much touted vaccine have continued to grow. They have doubts over the vaccine. The 3 Chinese drug firms are engaged in producing vaccines for COVID-19, and all of them have faced criticism for not making full disclosure about their phase 3 trial result, prompting the former chief of China Food and Drug Administration to ask these firms to provide more data on the trial reported by Norman Hussain Yeah. You've seen it there, you've seen it there. Just imagine that. When we come back, I'll tell you more.
This Mother's Day, Passar the Food King is celebrating Mom, a tribute to the one who knits the family together with her love, affection, and wisdom. Join us on this journey of appreciation to Mom. Shop and win at Passar the Food King. Over $100,000 to be won. This Mother's Day, Passar the Food King is giving away a truckload of large and mini appliances valued at over $75,000. In addition, there will be 25 $1,000 food vouchers to be won. Over $100,000 to be won when you shop at Passar the Food King this Mother's Day. Promotion runs until May 22nd. Every $500 spent at Passar the Food King or $300 at Bright Ideas entitles you to an entry form and a chance to win. And get ready for the grand draw on May 22nd at all Passar the Food King locations: Manzanilla Road, Mayaro, Tabaquite Road, Rio Claro, New Grand Junction, 2 stores in Princestown, 2 stores in Point Fortin, and Premier Street, Marabella, opposite the Marabella Market. Passar the Food King, famous for better prices every day as we continue treating and caring for you like family.
Courtesy of Idris Marketing Limited.
Allahumma inni laka sumtu wa bika amantu wa alayka tawakkaltu wa ala rizqika aftartu.
Idris Marketing Limited is the Caribbean's largest supplier of wrought iron parts and accessories. We carry security steel doors, aluminum windows, gate tracks, hinges, and much more for domestic and commercial use. Located at Freeport and Arapita Avenue. Don't wait until it's too late. Courtesy of Idris Marketing Limited.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
And low price is the number one. We have discount in every section, Miss Lady. And low price is the number one. We shopping by Anan's Day. We shopping by Anan's Day.
Anan's Low Price Supermarket. Come visit a frequently cleaned and sanitized environment. Fully stocked with the lowest prices. Come spend $1,000 or more and get a free 10-pound bag of potatoes.
At Avani's, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural Avani's. Get our range of products: cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chagonas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Worried about rising crime? Feeling unsafe in your home? Concerned about protecting your business and customer safety? Call Port Protection Security Services to stop crime every time. We pledge to deliver reliable and responsible service performed by responsible professionals. Our highly trained officers are backed by a team of dedicated and experienced, competent security professionals to ensure we exceed your expectations. Trusted, experienced, reliable.
Sukai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts, diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection stations. We are the premier source for all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment, 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukai's Diesel.
Spruce up your home and business with ornate and crafted wrought iron designs from RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited. Visit us at Shogunas next to the Diwali Nagar. Be safe, be secure, and in style with your #1 choice, RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited.
It's a month of celebration at all S&S Passat supermarket locations. Celebrate Eid, celebrate Mother's Day, celebrate Indian Arrival Day, or enjoy weekly in-house events and shopping specials. May is the month to get it all. All the savings and deals, not to mention the best service and ambience at all S&S Passat supermarket locations. 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro, and number 3 Guayaguayari Main Road, Mayaro. It's always better at S&S Passat supermarket.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, because I want to go back. I want to go back with this SINOPHARM. It's very serious because they plan to bring 100,000 SINOPHARM vaccines to you, and it's very, very serious because all over the world this has been condemned. One doctor has described it as the worst vaccine in the world. A Chinese doctor condemned it, and just in world news. A lot of world leaders and everybody follow world news. It tells you exactly what's happening out there. And this is what they said. Wuhan, in this article, sir. I'm just trying to wait for him to. Wuhan Institute of Biological Products, which produces SINOPHARM, has been accused of supplying 400,520 substandard doses of diphtheria, tetanus, and a whooping cough vaccine for infants in 2019. So what they are saying here, to break it down in a nutshell, that the company that created the SINOPHARM, they made a mistake in 2018 and also have fraud data related to the production of 113,000 rabies vaccine by the Chinese drug controller reported. Just letting you know what's going on. Vaccine experts, on the third page of that document, vaccine experts around the globe have vehemently advised against SINOPHARM, with the Shanghai-based doctor Tao Lina calling it the most unsafe vaccine in the world. You're listening to this, right? In February this year, the Egyptian Health Population Ministry issued a list of potential side effects from the SINOPHARM COVID-19. Listen to this. In February this year, the Egyptian Health Population Ministry issued a list of potential side effects from the SINOPHARM COVID-19 vaccine: pain, redness, stiffness, itching at the area of the vaccination, increase in body temperature, and much more. Just to let you know that, Wuhan Institute, in fact this is the same thing there, but nevertheless, furthermore, the last page of that document in my slide, furthermore, in Sri Lanka health authorities are deeply hesitant to use the Chinese-made vaccine for immunizing its citizens. Also, although the country has received 600 doses of the SINOPHARM vaccine. So just to let you know, even in Sri Lanka, they're very cautious about using the vaccine, even though they got 600,000 doses of SINOPHARM vaccine. Very, very interesting, yeah? Come back to me. Very, very interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. And just to let you know, let me just tell you what's going on again. There's something I wanted to show you. This might something I wanted to show you, boy. Look at 19, what D.L. Singh stated.
But there's a narrative that started with the Honorable Member for Siparia, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, where over a year ago she accused the Chief Medical Officer and myself of hiding COVID data. You remember that? Now that is par for the course for a political leader. What was regrettable at the time was the pulling in of a public officer into the political guile. Unfortunately, another commentator in one of the newspapers yesterday continued to put words in the mouth of Dr. Avery Hines and the Chief Medical Officer, stating that they warned the government to lock down prior to Easter. Leave the public officers alone, please. They warned the population to behave. That is what they did. So if we are going to quote the public officers, either quote them correctly based on science and fact. Now is not the time 12 months later to call the integrity of the Chief Medical Officer and Dr. Hines into question. I could tell you, Dr. Hines nor the Chief Medical Officer never recommended to either myself or any other party a lockdown as erroneously stated. The spokesperson went on to talk about gatherings in high political circles. You may remember, I myself was here saying that every creed and race brought us to this point, and I mentioned the West.
If I really had time, I eat them up so. He said something, and he said, I'm going back to the SINOPHARM again, I'm going back to it again. You've seen all over the world, they condemning it. They condemn it, they don't want it, they're sending it back. One of them gets 600,000, he say he don't want it, he don't want it, he don't want the vaccine. They don't want it, they don't want it, they don't want it. But strange enough, strange enough, they don't want to tell you the price, how much money this thing costs, you know. They sign a non-disclosure. Look at clip 22, very interesting, eh?
One member of the opposition has also accused the government, and more so directly you, Minister, of signing a non-disclosure agreement with the Chinese government, even before there was WHO approval being given to the SINOPHARM glass vials. Are you also able to address address this in any way? Because you have, I mean, even in your opening, you spent quite some time on responding to opposition claims. Thank you.
Very much. A non-disclosure agreement is a normal negotiating process, and I have said, you have singled out SINOPHARM. I have said publicly, we also signed NDAs, CMO, can you remember which one? With Pfizer. what a non-disclosure agreement does with Pfizer and SINOPHARM. It is a mechanism to have negotiations where we cannot disclose the following: the formula of the vaccine, because they guard their intellectual property jealously. We cannot disclose patent issues, we cannot disclose pricing, and we cannot disclose quantities until we have a commercial.
One of the words there that you are missing is what? Pricing. Pricing. That is what you have to watch. Price, the price, the price. You see? I tell you, everything them do, everything that they're doing is to make money. Nobody don't care about you, you know. Nobody, listen to me, no, absolutely nobody, you know. Non-disclosure that, so we can know the price, how much you'll pay for, how much taxpayers' money went down there. How much? We will never know. We will never know. We will never. That is how these people do in business. That is how these people do in business. They can't tell us the price. Let's take a fast break.
At Avani's, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural Avani's. Get our range of products: cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Liberty Medical Center, a breakthrough in healthcare. We offer general practitioner and ultrasound services starting at $99. Our highly trained staff provides expert advice with specialists in endocrinology, diabetes, dermatology, and gynecology. General practitioners are available for all your medical needs. We offer x-rays, ultrasound, ECG, and full laboratory facilities to aid in your diagnosis and follow-up care. Also visit our in-house pharmacy. Call 610-4562 or visit 154 Pointe-a-Pierre Road, San Fernando. Liberty Medical Center, where your health is our mission.
Visit the Classic Tiles showroom at number 64 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and view our wide selection of mosaic, planks, ceramic, and porcelain tiles to suit every style and budget. We cater to do-it-yourself projects and professionals. Our helpful staff is ready to assist. We also carry a variety of tools, paints, accessories, and equipment. Call us at 665-1547. For unbeatable prices, shop at Classic Tiles today.
Spruce up your home and business with ornate and crafted wrought iron designs from ROOSEVELT Welding and Fabricating Limited. Visit us at Chaguanas next to the Diwali Nagar. Be safe, be secure, and in style with your #1 choice, ROOSEVELT Welding and Fabricating Limited. Located in the heart of Gasparillo, Naturally Fresh Food Supermarket offers you the lowest prices on all your everyday food and household supplies. We have massive weekend specials. Also available at Green Hill Foods, Princestown.
We shopping at Durban Supermarket. Hey, come down. We'll value at Durban Supermarket. Shop now at Durban Supermarket. Come to Durban Supermarket. Come on now. We got the best prices for your pockets. Get real value for your money. Durban Supermarket treats you like family. Take advantage of unbelievable deals at Durban Supermarket. Number 28 Foster Road in Sangre Grande. Durban Supermarket at Investment Limited, giving you real value for your money.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Go and look at the little clips on YouTube and Facebook and whatnot, you know, excerpts from different programs we have started to do just a couple of days ago. You know, I want to say a special to Darpan Supermarket and Investment. Get great value at Darpan Supermarket. They're located at 28 Foster Road, Sandy Grande. Also SS Passad. Great selection throughout our spacious aisles. Friendly staff, fresh cut meats. They are located at Rio Claro, Sentance, Mayaro, Guayari. And just to let you know, there are individuals who really want to make bacchanal. And you know, there's a time for supermarkets and whatnot. And there are persons in some of these areas where these supermarkets are located just making statements on Facebook and whatnot about some of these supermarkets and businesses that are open and so. And they made some very, very strong statements against SNS Supermarket and SNS Passad. And SNS Passad responded with a press release. In fact, we got the press release today. The management and staff of SNS Passad takes note of rumors and misinformation being circulated as facts in the public domain. It knows these rumors are being fueled by persons whom are attempting to misguide the public at the time when the rife rumor mongering is contrary to earnest public efforts being made to combat the spread of COVID-19. At SNS Passad Supermarket, the safety of our staff and customers are utmost priority. As the leading supermarket outlet in Mayaro, Rio Claro, we have long held our commitment to community and families, dear to our mission and vision, which enshrines the health and safety of those families and our shoppers. And just to let you know, in fact, we were chatting with them and a while ago, and they were very, very concerned with persons, and I had to call certain individuals, and I guess they have returned the services of Attorney Gerard Ramdeen to look into this matter and get in contact with cyber unit. So all those of you think that you could make statements about people's business in a time like this, think twice, and you have maybe, I don't think you have time with respect to taking on these, you know, these posts that you have placed up there. So look out and just keep watching. A lot will happen in the next coming days with individuals who continue to attack this supermarket, SNS Passad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you some crime really fast. You know, I needed to tell you something before I go into something. You know, these figures and them, these graphs they're showing is not, they're lying with the graph, you know, they're lying with the graph. They're lying with the graph. But I'll tell you something. I realized, look at clip 6.
Next slide. Now, the male-female distribution and the age group distribution remains largely as it has been throughout the pandemic, with the majority of the cases being in that working age group 25 to 49, and a slight preponderance or a slight majority of men over women. Next slide.
So you see what's happening here, and go back to 5.
We see January in green, February in blue, March in orange, and then that big jump between March and April, where March had 313 cases, April had 2,798. That's over the 30 days of April. Bear in mind that we are now reporting data up to the 9th of May, just a week and 2 days into May, and we've already nearly reached the total for the entire month of April, showing that that increase in speed continued from April into May so far.
In all the graphs that they're showing, now they kind of twisted it around when coming to April. They're making it look like everything started in April. When they realize that it started to go up in March, that was before Easter, even in clip 4.
One of you, on behalf of the Ministry of Health, on behalf of every frontline staff that worked all day yesterday.
4. I think we have a little mistake there. Check back clip 4, clip 3. Okay, we have a little mix up there. But that is okay. That is okay. Police are investigating the murder of a man. But I tell you something, the graphs, they are aligned with the graphs. They are aligned with the graphs. They are aligned. I don't believe them at all. Police are investigating the murder of a man in Longdenville on Sunday. He's been identified as Roosevelt, Cordielll, a.k.a. Hammer. Of AMAROOSINGH Street Enterprise. He was shot and killed along the Longdenville Main Road on Sunday, the 9th of May. Hammer was seated at the food stall along the main road, 6 p.m. when a lone gunman approached and opened fire. The gunman then fled the scene. Everybody know that spot. Also, ladies and gentlemen, an Aruka man died at hospital on Sunday. An Aruka man died at hospital on Sunday after he was shot multiple times last Tuesday. 19-year-old Kadeem Morris of Nathaniel Critchlow Boulevard was shot while in his yard on Tuesday, the 4th of May. At about 8 p.m., Morris was standing in his yard when a man in a gold Nissan Almera pulled alongside him and fired several shots in his direction. Morris was shot in his head, left arm, left shoulder, left thigh, and right thigh. Just to let you know, he succumbed to his injuries. Also, police officers were called to the scene of a homicide in St. Joseph early Sunday morning. 29-year-old Jerome Bojam, a.k.a. Black Bean, of Gurata Hill, was shot and killed near his home on Sunday, the 9th of May. According to police, around 1 a.m., residents reported loud explosion in the area. However, upon checking, they did not observe anything. At about 7 a.m., relatives of Bojam who went to visit him found his body in front of an abandoned structure off the roadway with gunshot injuries to his chest. As you can see, the body is being removed. Also, a 49-year-old man with 11 criminal charges was shot dead. He's been identified as a 46-year-old man with 11 criminal charges was shot dead and another injured near a parlor in Sandy Grande on Friday night. Sherlan Lampkin of Foster Road was near Express Mini Mart when he was shot and killed on Friday the 7th of May. 35-year-old Andy Benjamin was shot and wounded. Police reported that around 8:10 p.m. officers of the Emergency Response Patrol Unit received information about the shooting and responded. However, upon arrival, Lampkin was found dead and Benjamin was taken to hospital. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 23-year-old Palestico man is expected to appear virtually before a Superior Magistrate Court today. Charged with the murder of Jeremy Rampersad, charged with the murder of Jeremy Rampasad, which occurred on Friday, April the 23rd. Ashmir Bihari of School Road was charged with the offense on Friday, 7th of May, following advice received from the Acting Director of Public Prosecution. 29-year-old Jeremy Rampasad of Arena Village, I.A.N. was last seen at his home on Friday, 23rd of April, and reported missing to the police on Sunday, the 25th of April. During the investigation to locate him, the accused was questioned by police in connection with his disappearance. Bihari allegedly told investigators he stabbed Rampasad during an altercation in a bushy area near School Road. Wow. So apparently this guy, he confessed to stabbing Rampasad. Also, one man was shot and killed and a high-powered firearm seized by officers in an incident at St. Barb's Road, Laventille. One man was shot and killed and a high-powered firearm seized by officers after an incident at St. Barb's Road, Laventille last night. Anthony Daniel, a.k.a. Pest, of Limas Corner, was shot and killed by Port of Spain Task Force during a confrontation on Sunday the 9th. According to reports, around 8:25 p.m., officers responded to a report of a man armed with a gun at St. Barb's Road, Laventille. Just to let you know, 18 persons were killed in police-involved shooting for the year thus far. Also, officers found a gun on a rooftop during a strike-back exercise in Maloney yesterday. Based on intelligence, several apartment buildings were searched, including a rooftop on Building 21. Also, marijuana phone chargers found hidden in juice boxes in prison on Saturday. Officers in the Aruka police station seized 1.99 kilograms of marijuana mobile phones in juice pack. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for the third time in 2 weeks, officers from Custom and Excise Division discovered packages with cocaine hidden inside a steel pan at the Trintobago Mail Center in Piarco. A special exercise, go ahead. A special exercise was conducted at the center where a specific package was being monitored. So they found it inside a steel pan. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, a special reserve police officer was found dead at his home in Felicity on Sunday. He has been identified as Cordiell Suku, ingested a poisonous substance at his Dulari Street home on Sunday. That is all. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to a relative, and just to let you know, and everybody will know, I know Rishi well. And but he was not, he left the police service many years ago. Many years ago. So, you know, many years ago he left the police service. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very unfortunate. I mean, I know his mother well, and Shami and Yvonne and Minty and whatnot. Accept my sympathy that, you know, that's his siblings and Doy, and, you know, it's really, really sad. I know his mother well also. So sad. That's so sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we take that break, the former Energy Minister Franklin Khan funeral service took place. The Aramalea Presbyterian Church in Tunapuna on Saturday. Khan's body was taken to Radek Cemetery after the funeral, attended by immediate family members. There's just a little clip we got. There's a little clip of the funeral and whatnot. But it sure had more than 5, huh? People lined up all on the road and whatnot. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it was so sad that the aunt that took care of him, the late Energy Minister Franklin Khan, his aunt collapsed and died at the gravesite in Mayaro on Saturday. So sad. 75-year-old Hanifa Khan Ramjatan of Mafiking Village was taken to the Mayaro District Hospital Center where she was pronounced dead. Imagine she took care of him. She's attending his funeral. Apparently she got a pain and she passed away maybe an hour after. So sad. So I guess the Khan family, they have a double mourning. It's really, really sad. Let's take a fast break.
Organifi Green is the #1 gently dried superfood. Increase mental capacity and reduce stress with ashwagandha, the major ingredient in the superfood blend. Feel relaxed and reduce stress with a solid dose of antioxidants in the alkaline greens blend. Available at pharmacies nationwide or contact Radiant Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
And low price is the #1. We have discount in every section, Miss Lady. And low price is the #1. We shopping by Anan's Day. We shopping by Anan's Day.
Anan's Low Price Supermarket. Come visit a frequently clean and sanitized environment. Fully stocked with the lowest prices. Come spend $1,000 or more and get a free 10-pound bag of potatoes.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs, gyms and playmats, playpens, cribs, baby swings, changing tables, diaper bags, clothing and accessories, and the widest range of educational toys.
Shop online at thebesttoys.com. We have nationwide delivery.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Stuff and Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Chaguanas, first world drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilton water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec, gourmet foods and snacks, a selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
Download the I.A.N app on any device via the App Store. Follow the fastest growing Facebook page, I.A.N Public Figure. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are live at 6 p.m. daily. And follow I.A.N on Instagram. Join all our social media platforms today.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a special to Naturally Fresh Foods supermarket located in Bonaventure Road, Gasparillo. Also, Anan's Low Price, located at 6 locations, Faizabad, Gulfview, Orapuj, Debe, Marabella. Also, Passad, the Food King. Shop and win prices, mini appliances, value 75,000 plus 25 1,000. Supermarket gift vouchers at Passad, the Food King. We are committed to treating and caring for you. Also at all your locations, Point 14, Princeton, Rio Clara, Marble, New Grand Junction, and Mayaro. Also, I realize that we have a new advertiser on board. Port Protection Services, Residential Security, Commercial, Industry. And could you just pass me that, please? The Avanis. Yeah, we have all these hampers starting from tomorrow. You're going to call and remember, pay special attention to the Avani brands here because tomorrow we're going to open up the lines. The advertiser, the company, they paid for a special segment tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to open up the lines and whatnot. So just to let you know, we have port protection, marine security, industrial security, commercial and security. You can call them also special to AG's Marketing, Neo Eyewear, Glass... Classic Tires, yeah. Tire Clinic, Chic Lisha. Also want to say a special hello I just had it here, but to Aliyah from she attends the Orangefield Hindu School, and she's the granddaughter of Mr. Karan. Yeah, and you know, she's 7 years old, and I met him a couple of days ago, and she was right there, and she said, make sure you mention me, and I forgot. So much things in my head. You know, I want this. And she said she loved me bad. I love you too. All right. Hey, I want to tell you something. And this man say he crying by the promenade. Listen to this. But I want to ask him something.
It is the same way I felt this morning driving into Port of Spain and taking the route next to the Brian Lara Promenade. And I wept. I really wept when I saw what was taking place at the Brian Lara Promenade this morning at 8:30. A total disregard for the public health measures.
What time?
It was sad. I pulled aside and I literally, a tear came to my eye. It did.
What time?
We don't know what else to do to get the man in the street to understand.
You know what time he said he went there? 8 o'clock in the morning. But what are you doing there? 8:30 in the morning. What are you doing park up on the promenade? Why don't you find your tail in work? You're the big minister, felt we in a pandemic, and 8:30 you park up with your Mustang or something by the you pull aside by the promenade. 5 o'clock in the morning, I up and running, I doing research, I calling Ramdin, I calling this one, I calling that one. 5 o'clock in the morning, after exercise, I bam, pace. Just imagine that, pace. And you telling me 8:30, you are all the time. You working since last year. Your salary never get touched, nothing. And you have time to park up by the promenade 8:30 in the morning. Yes, you use a waste of time and a lazy man. You should find yourself till, as we say in Trinidad, 4 in the morning. You should be up in your walk, trying to see where you're going to get information, thing. Waste of time. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling